folks, and welcome back to the Frankie and Ding Dong Show. I am King Ding Dong, back again with Frankie Avalon.
Yes, sir.
We are here at Bayside Bowl here on the east side. We have cut it down to 4 teams on the men's, 4 teams on the ladies. We have incorporated both of these groups to all bowl together now. We have some new matchups for you and some really great, exciting action. Get the fuck in here. Grab your friends, grab your snacks, grab your drinks. Get in the comments, support your teams. This is the BoPo doubles. What is it, semis now? We were at quarters before, down to the semis.
Now.
We're going to find out who will be bowling on Bowling Ball Day. After 3 short games, format again. You get 1 point for each game you win.
Yep.
The 4th point is total pins. If it goes 2-2, much like we saw last time with Dirty Nuts and Tilt-A-Bean, it goes to a deciding Scotch doubles match. We love those Scotch doubles matches.
Scotch.
So go ahead and share this up on your pages. Get your friends in here. Bowling is about to start. Actually, 13 and 14 and 11 and 12, all done with their practice. 15 and 16 starting their 4 minutes and 4 minutes on 17 and 18 as well.
We're all pretty close on time. We're maybe about 5 minutes apart. But yeah. So our matchups on 11 and 12, we have Tommy Guns and Glossy taking on Urban Legend and Putt Putt. 13 and 14, Mimi and Spare Me taking on Red Bush and Nugget. On 15 and 16, we have Buck Ripcord and Roadhouse taking on Carl Hungus and Jamaican Jerk. And on 17 and 18, we have Just Pickle and Bora Bora taking on Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce. Let's hear what your predictions are for the finals while we sit here with you guys for these matches. We've had some great tournament action already. Semifinals coming at you. The finals, of course, will be bowling ball night this coming Saturday night, April 19th. Little Men Without Hats playing, little safety dance. Gotta love that. All right, I will give you the official Frankie predictions for this round. On 11 and 12, I actually really like the team of Putt Putt and Herb, and that's nothing against Guns and Glossy. Hard to pick against Putt Putt and Herb. They have been solid all day. Give me them to advance to the finals. On 13 and 14, Red Bush and Nugget. Class of the field that round. Hard to go against them this round. Spare Me and Mimi were your top seed coming in. But I like Red Bush and Nugget to move on. On 15 and 16, another close one. We got Jerk and Hungus against Roadhouse and Buck. It's almost impossible to ever vote against Buck. I did it in the first round, and I regret doing it. I will not make that mistake again. I will go with Roadhouse and Buck in that match. And on 17 and 18, you have Dirty Nuts against Bora's Pickle. So I'm going to go with Dirty Nuts. I mean, that's impossible to go against them at this point. They come off a big Scotch double roll-off win. Moving over to 17 and 18. Going to be a fun match, but give me Nut Sauce and Dirty Lou to advance to the finals. Let's hear what you got in the comments, everyone. Let's roll those comments up here. We got people coming in, people checking out the feed. We got 11 through 14 on one camera, 15 through 18 on the other. Right now, 2 of the 4 matches are underway. 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 are 1 to 2 frames in. And the match on 11 and 12 is dead even through 2. Match on 13 and 14 is a early 9, well, basically even because Spare Me hasn't bowled yet. So even match on that pair. Niner, are you ready for Wednesday night? Are you ready for Tuesday night? Who are you bowling? So Sweep the Rack has biggest. We have Turkey Club. So I'm kind of hoping that Buck and Roadhouse get their good games out of the way today. That would be nice. All right, so Randy says he's going to take Spare Me and Mimi on that one. He's a little biased. Nothing wrong with being biased. I was biased last round. My wife was bowling, so I definitely wasn't picking against her team, even though they lost. And all 4 matches are now underway, folks. All 4 matches officially. Now the Roadhouse throws his first shot on 15 and 16. Mimi, that looked like a good ball there. Oh, yeah. Great shot by Mimi. All right, Niner, who you got winning these 4 matches?
I have her.
Okay.
I have Red Bush and Nugget.
Yep.
There's no big favorites across the board.
You got Buck and Roadhouse?
Yeah.
And you got Nuts and
Weird,
Blue?
though, 'cause, like, if Hungus can stay hot,
Yeah.
they can beat him. Glossie's having some issues on this pair. Okay, you made a ball change.
Herb Daddy time. It happens. Wow, what a great shot by Spare Me. She's been nails today. Oh, Tommy Gunn's going Brooklyn for the strike. Mimi doubling up. All of a sudden, they have a lead. We have an 11-pin lead. Jamaican Jerk with the, we have Lance Armstrong on lane 15 with the 1-8. You know, your the 1-8-9 or the 1-5-8-9 is what we call the cock and balls. And the Lance Armstrong clearly would be the cock and ball. So Roadhouse with a 10-pin on lane 16. Here comes Redbush. Leaves just a 4-pin on lane 14. Oh no, that was on her spare shot. She threw one gutter 9, so that's a big swing. 38-pin lead can be, Nugget can cut it to 18 pins though if she strikes here. So Spare Me with an open. Ooh, Nugget coming high for a 4-6-7. So both teams with kind of a rough third frame here.
Is this best of 3 or?
Yeah, it's 3-game match. Total pins is the fourth. Oh, that's going to be 0 on the spare. Oh, she did get 1. I didn't think that was going to clip the 7 pin, but it did. So we have a 24-pin lead for Mimi and Spare Me, and they have 2 marks up. So basically, it's a 44-pin lead right now. Mimi on a double. Tommy Guns goes through the face for an 8 count. Oh, that struck. Wow, he caved the 6-3 forward. Wow. If you saw that on the live feed, that was yikes. I don't even know how that struck. Oh, Mimi going dead left on that one. And then Herb comes up and throws a good ball and leaves a 4-7-9. So Tommy Guns goes through the face, caves in a 3-6 forward. Herb goes a little high in the pocket, leaves a 4-7-9.
That 4-9, man,
Dude,
on this pattern's been brutal.
The old welcome to Bayside 4-9 with the 7. Hey, we just had a Lance Armstrong last frame, by the way.
Single baller?
Yeah. Brought to you by Uniball.
Uniball. The pen company.
America's favorite pens.
Well, you know what I find ironic about that?
Yeah.
You got the 2 big pen companies, right? Minus Bic, of course.
Right.
Uniball and then Paper Mate.
Right.
Huh. Interesting. And then Bic.
Bic.
I guess you could change the B to a D.
It could be.
And it would fit right in.
Right. That's
You'd
true.
have like
yeah, you get all kinds
Uniball, Dick, Paper Mate.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Uniball Dick Mate.
All right, so these matches are well underway here. Again, this is only game 1 out of a funky little 4-point format.
So we gave our predictions. Niner 9.
Yeah.
And Niner went chalk. And I
Niner
went
went
chalk
what?
too.
Chalk?
Chalk with all the favorites.
Okay.
Linus checking in from Florida. Sorry I missed out on this one. That's all right, Linus. Are you going to be back for playoffs Tuesday night?
That's
Niner,
a good question.
will Linus be back for playoffs Tuesday night? Okay.
Okay.
Confirmed by Niner.
That's set lifestyle. He vacations from vacation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Love it.
It
Love
happens,
it.
you know?
Love to happen. Oh, Spare Me with the great spare. She's loving that new spare ball, huh?
She is.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, he's in there. Definitely going to be here for our
Who are
big
you guys
football
bowling? Oh, you're
playoffs.
bowling against the Trash Islands team, but who knows if they'll even have enough players?
Oh, yeah, we are late. We got the bye. Oh, and guess what your little present is for getting a bye? You get to bowl late.
Everyone bowls late. I don't think there's an early, even if you win, you have to bowl Thursday late again, whoever wins. So,
All right, so Couch
Or maybe
checking
it's
in. By the
early.
way,
I don't know.
synthetic pins are disgusting. I hope
Yeah.
I never have to bowl with them.
yeah, did you see the PBS? Those twisters were pretty gross.
Yeah, the new B-Max
Yeah.
twisters or whatever.
Yeah.
So actually, they're a little bit different than the twisters because these ones are just a plastic core pin,
Right.
where the twister is a one-piece solid plastic
Right.
pin. So from what I understand, they are a little bit different. However, I'd still rather bowl on free fall plastic pins than bowl
Hey,
on
Bucky.
strings.
Hey, Buck, is that hunk of shit still? Is that the hunk of shit still?
The RSDX
All
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
But confirmed. Buck's still using the self-described hunk of shit from his car.
Yeah, the one pattern he can get it to work on ever, apparently.
Right. Self-proclaimed hunk of shit. Here comes Nugget. She went through a 4.67 last time on this lane and then goes high for a 3-pin, so she's going to have to make a move on the right lane.
Have we checked in on the new feed at all?
I
to see
haven't,
how
but
it's
I haven't
looking?
gotten any bad feedback, so
Well,
we'll see.
you know what? No feedback, I guess,
on.
is good feedback.
It says live right here. That's our old one. What's going on here? Where's
Yeah,
the new
I'm
one?
trying to reload it. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it looks good on my
Yeah, we're
end.
fine. We're good. Yep.
Beautiful. That new Wi-Fi. Couch
Uh-oh,
checking
man.
back in. Mimi's rolling. He says it looks good on his end too, which is great. Nugget with the big spare.
And putt-putt with the ball finishing almost left of the 8-pin. That's some good motion through the pins. He is rolling 109 through 5 for putt-putt. Although right now they are down 17 pins. Hey, putt-putt. Rory going on that run right now. Yeah.
Joe checking in. You boys sound great. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
What's up, Egg Roll? Love
This
you,
is
brother.
semifinals of the 2v2 BoPo. Gonna find out who's gonna make it to Bowling Ball Day next Saturday.
So we have a 17-pin lead for Guns and Glossy, but Putt-Putt and Herb both on doubles. So technically, Putt-Putt and Herb with a 3-pin lead.
So Linus checking back in. You got a tough match here with Mimi and Spear Me versus Nugget and Redbush.
right.
Love them both, but have to side with
We've
the
been,
teammate Nugget along with
We've
Redbush.
been kind of ignoring the match on 17 and 18. We really shouldn't be because Bora Bora and Pickle are starting to pull away.
Holy shit!
They have an 18-pin lead, both on doubles, and Nut Sauce and Dirty Lou on no strip.
Wow,
Yeah,
they are
last
bowling
year.
amazing right now.
Not this year, though. We couldn't even make a cut.
Nugget. Oh, just a tight little 4-pin.
We missed it by 1 pin. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fair. That's as good a reason as any. Not that we stunk.
Oh,
I
no.
like that reason better.
Roadhouse gives a makeable back. Meanwhile, Jamaican Jerk firing up the grill.
Yeah, that's
And
huge.
you got Hungus who's
Yeah.
looking at putting that shit on everything.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they could really put a hurting on with a strike by Hungus here.
It looks
That's a
good.
good shot.
Looks good. It is
Oh!
good. Our
Putting that
commissioner,
shit on
Carl
everything.
Hungus, putting that shit on everything.
The old triple X, just like the movie with Vin Diesel.
Meanwhile, you got Spare Me on a double, Mimi on a strike, and then Redbush on a spare, and Nugget on an open.
Oh, and Bora Bora and Just Pickle both put that shit on everything.
Oh, man!
They are pulling away.
Meanwhile, Dirty Lou leaves a split.
4-7-10. And things are looking a little grim over there. Mimi crossing over, but they have a big lead. Look at that, 68-pin lead.
Who would have thought these women's matches would be like this? I thought
Dude.
they'd be tight
It is
as a virgin.
Well, these lanes have a lot of play on them, sir.
Tight left thing at noontime, brother.
Yeah, these lanes have gone 12 rounds. Dirty Lou going 7 ditch. Roadhouse trying to get a little momentum back. Does.
Oh, that was a great shot. Great shot. Although Jamaican Jerk could really put a hurt on.
Dude,
Hit
they
the
are.
Yahtzee here.
Yeah, the strike here makes it 52 pins. Oh, thanks, Boo.
Oh, Yahtzee for Jerk. Strike for Nut Sauce.
They needed that, definitely.
So they switched up the order over there, didn't they? Nut Sauce bowling first this time. Nugget! Nugget finding a great shot there. Maybe she can learn to do that again. So,
Bucky with the weirdest 9-pin I've seen in a long time. What's up, Russian?
White Russian checking in. White Russian, how you feeling today? What's going on?
I mean, I'm kind of sad that I'm not bowling, but it's fun. It's fun watching.
Yeah, same here in the booth. We're a little sad we're not bowling, but hey, we missed by a pit.
Hungus and
I
Jerk.
wasn't even in the tournament, so I didn't have a chance.
Oh, there you go. Fucking Hungus and Jerk.
They are going ham right now.
Are they?
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're right.
taking it to
I
Bucky.
believe both of them are saying, I'm tired of fucking losing to Buck, and Roadhouse, you don't matter.
Yes, that. Exactly what Splinter just said. They are taking Bucky behind the woodshed, bending him over, and giving him the old pineapple, kind of like in Little Nicky.
Right.
With Saddam.
Right.
Was it Saddam they gave
Yeah.
the pineapple to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roadhouse, though, gets a double of his own. Double's not going to do much against a 5-bagger, though.
What is this?
I know!
What is
Red
that?
Bush able to strike, but man, they are in
What
the
is
hole.
that?
Look at over there.
The
17 and 18.
70-pin lead for Bora and Bickle right now. Not 7, not 17, 7D.
Okay, so I'm just going to go out and say this. Nut Sauce has been my doubles partner many times.
Yes.
I am going to tell you what Nut Sauce does during doubles. And that is not what Nut Sauce does during any other tournament in this book.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jerk. Showing a little sign of life
Uh-oh.
to the other team.
That hurt.
But, I mean, they got a good lead as long as Hungus keeps the foot on the gas pedal.
Ooh, no.
Nugget leaving a big split, the old 4-6-7. We've seen a bunch of those today as well.
Let's see if Hungus
Four
can go full
nines,
Yahtzee here.
4-6s.
That's going to hook a lot.
That's way out the window.
That was asking a lot right there. It's kind of one of those situations, just when you think
Ooh,
you've
baby.
put away
Whoa,
a Buck
spare me.
Ripcord-led team, you haven't quite put away a Buck Ripcord-led
You
team.
never have. Never have.
He's like Michael Jordan. He's like, and I took that personally. That's what Buck does. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Jordan is still the best basketball player ever.
He is. He's
I'm
the
sorry.
greatest. He's the
He
GOAT.
is. Got to call out to Hunger.
I'll put it this way, like Jordan's the GOAT, and you know who would be 2 on my list, even though I'm a Celtics fan, diehard Celtics fan my whole life. Definitely not LeBron James. I put him in 3rd or 4th. Kobe Bryant to me is the 2nd best basketball player in my lifetime I have ever seen on basketball court. That guy was a stone cold killer.
What
on the
about
court.
like Larry Bird?
Bird was amazing. Bird's amazing. He's top 10 for sure. But my top 2 is Jordan, Kobe, and then maybe I'd throw LeBron 3rd after that. Hard to discount Bill Russell, the only man with 11 championships.
Yeah.
The guy played 13 years.
For real.
11
for real.
championships.
Yeah.
No one's even close. Nobody. Even Jordan. Jordan was in the finals 6 times, won them all. 6-0 in the finals.
That doesn't suck.
But
No.
Bill Russell has 11. He has 5 more than Jordan.
Okay, but
But Jordan
Yeah,
is still the
Jordan,
GOAT.
yes,
He's the
Jordan.
GOAT. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Jordan's the GOAT. And I put Kobe 2nd on that list. And I'm a Celtics fan. He's a Laker. And I fucking hate the Lakers more than life itself. And I'd still put Kobe 2nd.
so I think what helped Bird was he had a really good supporting cast on his
And you
team.
need some supporting cast for
You
sure.
know, and
he had McHale. He had Parrish. He had Ainge.
Right.
He had, you laundry list of guys.
Yeah,
JoJo White.
I think that kind of helped Jordan a little bit too. You know, I mean,
He had Pippen. The best
Right.
1-2 probably ever.
and then I know he's off the
Again.
rails a little bit, but
Kobe. Here's the thing about Kobe. He had Shaq for 3 of the titles.
True.
But the dude won 2 without Shaq. He won
Okay,
2 with a
yeah.
bunch of scrabinis. Seriously, name another player on the Lakers on the other 2 titles that Kobe won. Nobody can. Nobody.
Well, another good Laker though in the past is Magic.
Magic,
was
and
pretty
he had
good.
great. He had James Worthy. He had Kareem
Yes.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
That was a team.
That was the team. That was a crazy good
Yeah.
team.
So again, Celtics and Lakers in the '80s were the shit. They were it. And then the Bulls in the '90s and the Pistons.
But Jordan had like Rodman though. That was kind of it's Pippen and Rodman.
Pippen,
That was a
Rodman.
pretty
That was a
stacked
nasty team.
That
Nasty
was a
team.
stacked team.
Yep. You had Steve Kerr on those teams. You had, it was
Bora finding a strike in the 9th frame. So we're starting to get down to the end here. Actually, the match on 11 and 12 is finished. It's in
Oh
the
yeah, I
books.
gotta write that down. We have plus 35 for Urban Putt-Putt.
450 to 415, 35 pin match.
So we have plus 35 right there.
All right, we have a check back in for Gassel.
Dude, Pau Gasol was awesome too, by the way.
And then Randy, how many titles did Horace
I think
Grant
Horace
win?
Grant only won the first two or three with the Bulls. I think he wasn't on that second iteration.
Crazy Train said
Kobe studied Jordan, for sure.
Who wouldn't?
And
And then
Thunder coming in. Pau
Thunder,
Gasol
yeah.
was good.
He was legit, yeah. Randy checking back in. Not saying Horace was the greatest player, but maybe the best role model.
The best role player on any of those teams was Robert Horry, because that guy won a bunch of titles with the Rockets and the Lakers. That guy was probably the preeminent role player ever. Big shot Bob, as they call him.
Randy said San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio, good too. You had the Twin Towers with Duncan and Robinson there.
Yeah. Oh,
and you
that's
had
right, yeah.
Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, those teams were dominant. But I'm just talking individual all-time greats. I still have Kobe number 2 on my list. And people can argue it all they want. That's my list.
Is he the one that the helicopter took
Yeah,
out?
him and his daughter.
Yeah, that's good.
There's only 2 players I would ever want to take a shot at the end of a game. And
Randy says that's what I meant. Horry.
Yeah, Robert Horry. Yeah, for sure. That's the guy I was thinking of for role players. Robert Horry won a boatload of titles. But to be fair, the Rockets never won a title if Jordan wasn't forced to retire for 2 years because of gambling debts. I mean, take 2 years off to play baseball.
Yeah, to play baseball.
Yeah,
Play
that's
baseball. That's what it was. You know, he had that baseball itch.
That was it.
Maybe he was an early adopter of the torpedo bat.
Maybe that was it. Oh, we have a foul? Do we have a foul situation?
I'm not
on
sure.
lane 17 and 18? I see an F up there.
No!
Okay.
Uh-oh, whoops.
What a mistake. Oh, there's Glossy 7 deuce. Never good to drop a deuce, especially on the approach.
All right, so the match on 13 and 14 is almost finished.
So Hungus and Jurek are winning game 1. It's just by a matter of how much.
All right, good strike for Hungus. They get Deadwood there on 15 in the right
It's
gutter.
been there for a hot minute, too.
So Randy checks back in. Jordan, Kobe, Bird, and no one ever mentions John Stockholm, the all-time leader in assists and steals, and above-average scorer.
For sure, he was great. I mean, but Stockton doesn't get all those assists without Karl Malone dominating down low in the paint.
Oh, for real.
I mean, you could throw one to Malone, and he was scoring 9 times out of 10. The guy was an absolute monster.
So the Brooklyn does carry for Bucky, and he strikes out for 205.
So we're going to have a monster advantage on we have a blanket party on 13 and 14. Not a 187, but at least a blanket party.
We almost got a score in on the 15-16 match, too. We're just waiting on Hungus to finish up his end frame.
Ball return on 15. And putt-putt going one of those little rollout 10 pins. That ball just died. That ball just was not good.
It went caca.
Yeah.
Randy says no titles, and then says Malone is Jordan's bitch.
That is accurate. But we're just talking about stats.
375 289 here.
So plus 86 for Mimi.
That's a huge
plus 86
hole to try to come out of.
Yeah, that's a big one. And plus, well, we don't know. This match is still ongoing. That one's still going.
Yeah, we still got some balls to be thrown. Looks like Hungus has his ball back.
Balls and wieners. Balls and wieners.
Wiener's out.
Dick's out for Harambe. Remember that? Poor Harambe.
Strike 6. Too soon? Too soon, Hungus? Too soon?
Don't remind him of that right now. That was on his profile forever.
I know, wasn't it?
It was like 2 years that thing was up there.
Redbush crosses over, gets the strike to start this second match.
Yeah, moving. Yeah, next month. So. Yeah, big move. So.
Then what are we gonna do without our games here?
I don't know. I think everyone will be okay.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss everyone.
That's what we've done for our bowling.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Cindy says that's a good job opportunity for you.
Yeah, really good. Definitely good change of pace. And, yeah, it'll be fun.
All right,
I'm gonna miss you guys.
BW checking in. Can we get a recap on where things stand after
All right.
game one?
Will do. Hold on. We're waiting for
We're waiting
two of
on
the
some
matches
pin
to finish.
differential. and
I'll
two
give
of
you the ones that finished right now. Game one. Spirit, me, and Mimi won by 86 over Nugget and Redbush, and Urban Putt Putt won by 35 over Glossy and Guns. The other two are still efforting. I will tell you, Hungus and Jerk won by 47.
All right.
47.
Linus says he believes all the losing teams game one will come back game two.
Okay,
Love to hear
I like
it. I'd
that.
love to see it.
I like where
And
Linus is
then
headed.
Crazy Train checking in. Jordan is the only player to win DPOY, MVP, and scoring title all in the same year.
I'm saying.
No one is close to him. Defensive player of the year, is that
Yeah,
what that
that
is?
too. Yeah, because he played both sides of the ball, but Kobe did too. Kobe was a defensive player of the year. So
He played both sides of the ball. That's okay. We're going to play both sides of the bowling ball next Saturday
We are,
right here,
Saturday
Bayside
night.
Bowl.
Bowling
Get ready, BoPo.
Cohen Brothers is your theme. I got the rest of my outfit in today, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. Spare me with a great pickup
I
there.
have a prop to still make, but that's not a big deal.
So we're waiting on a 180 on 17. Jamaican Jerk finally clears out that deadwood out of the right-hand gutter on 15.
All right, so we're waiting for a 180 on lane 17, but Bora Bora and Just Pickle are going to win by somewhere in the neighborhood of the high 30s to low 40s, depending on what the fill ball is for Dirty Lou.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, so here's the deal. You know, they came back. Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce came back there towards the end of the game. They were down really, really hard. Looks like Dirty Lou had a triple in there late in the game to mitigate some of those pins.
Right.
Still not looking good though over there. Looking good is that shot by Putt Putt.
Oh, that was not a good shot by Redbush, though.
Yeah, that one glued up right in the front.
That was not good.
Was hooking by the arrows and well hooked by it. 2-8. Very popular for the
All right, we're
Rabies
underway
on
for
this.
game two. Roadhouse dead flush. So that game really flipped on Roadhouse's 10th frame. He had a three-bagger coming in, and I think he went 6-1 into 10. So that was literally a 35-pin swing.
Huge.
If he could have struck out instead.
Yeah.
So
Jamaican
that right
Jerk with
there,
the big strike,
and
too.
you look, it was a 47-pin match. Now, maybe it doesn't change the total outcome, but total pin-wise, that was massive. That was a good shot by Nugget right there. That was her best shot of the day. She got it to the spot, followed through with the ball really good, and just smoked it through the pocket.
Great shot for Nugget, yeah. She starts spare strike in this match. Let's see if Spare Me can match her. She's going to spare in the first frame. See if she can strike. All right, we finally get the score in on 17 and 18.
Is the X1 in the RST means it's only good for one X?
Well, he got a bunch of X's last game. So
That's fair. There's only one there today.
So it's a 39 pin difference over
39.
there.
That's what it was 39?
39, yeah.
Okay.
359 to 398.
All right, so there you go. All your matches official after game one. Just letting Vicky know. So we are all up to speed. And a couple of the matches, while the putt-putt match over there is 4 frames in, they're just going quick.
Yeah, they're just smoking it right now.
Yeah, they haven't really had any
Putt-putt bowling
breakdown
pretty
issues
well.
or any, stuff like that, respot issues.
Respots, ball returns. Yeah, nothing's really going wrong on 11 and 12. Although, as we say that, we're probably putting the old jinxer in. Gunn's able to clean up his spare. Spare me cleaning up her spare. Oh, wow. We got a guy on the lane on 20.
Whoops. He went down a little, but he came back.
He's still alive.
And he's okay.
He's still alive.
Austin Powers. And he's okay.
See if Jerk can double it up. He does! Big double for Jerk.
That was huge double. They take a 10-pin lead early in that game.
And they're already up 1-0, right?
1-0. So, the nice thing is if you're one of the teams that won and you can get out, even if you win game 2 by 1 pin, you're guaranteed a roll-off no matter what.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that you want to look at it that way, but it's nice to have that in your back pocket.
I agree 100%.
Let's see what Mimi does on the spare here.
She makes it.
Yep.
Dirty Lou able to strike, and Little Pickle just leaving a little mixer 7-pin. So everyone had struck up to that point.
Yep. Oh, that's going left again for Red Bush. Oh, but she makes it. I thought that was missing it. I thought she was missing that for sure.
Bucky
with a
doubling it up.
So we have a dead even match through 2 right there. Two guys with doubles, 2 guys with spare strikes. Tommy Guns with a nice looking ball on 12.
Yeah, very good looking ball. Tommy keeping it clean so far this game.
Spare me with a 3-pin.
Looks like Nut Sauce might still be in the purple, huh?
She is. My guess is between rounds, she probably whacked that thing with a fresh pad.
Yeah, why not?
Because that's what I would have done.
Yep. Pads were made for purples.
Pads for purples. I'm going to start a. Herb did. They won by 35. I'm going to start a new foundation. Pads for purples.
Pads for purples.
Part of your donation will go towards bowling ball hardness testing. It's $2,000. We get the $2,000. You know what? I think I might do that. That's a good idea.
Oh, great pickup the hard way on the baby split for Roadhouse. Laura's still rolling it so good, isn't she?
Boom. She
is. Laura starting with a double.
I'll tell you,
she is
Mr. Brady and Speedy Wiener saw plenty of that in the last round.
She's bowling great today.
She really is.
Yeah.
Looks like the Shambo hitting it out of the beach.
Bucky. Oh, wow. I thought Bucky threw that one good. It leaves a 10-pin, though. Oh, no. Red Bush with the duster on a spare. Meanwhile, Herb pulls a 4-pin on a really heavy hit. Look at the strikes over there. Putt-Putt got 4. Herb got 3.
Yeah, they're trying to run away and hide.
They're looking like the old Jerk hung his team last game.
For sure.
It was about the same time in the game, too, wasn't it?
Yep.
For Jerk and hung his last game?
That's
Red
left.
Bush with the classic miss left after the miss right.
100%. That's what happens so many times for bowlers. Dude, I am freezing sitting here, by the way. I need to move around to get some body heat.
That probably means it's the perfect temperature for the bowlers.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, Speedy!
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Oh, what a ball.
So they have a 30-pin lead. If Nugget Strikes can make it 10.
How did this match, Jerk and Hungus, go?
They won it by 47.
Woo! Yeah. Crazy.
F you, Joe.
Pretty much.
Oh, Nugget looking for a Brooklyn, maybe?
Up after the F. Up after the F.
Foul, gutter, foul.
Red Triple X checking in. Herb, fire. Yeah, he is on fire. but Putt-Putt even more on fire right now. Let's see if Putt-Putt can go full Yahtzee.
Let's do it. Putt-Putt.
Oh! That was
How about
rude.
a stuff it up your ass 9-pin?
Yeah, that's not nice. That looked like Wednesday night on my, could have been an 859 if that one carried in the 9.
Again, making her single pin. They really need to get started.
Dirty
up
Lou
here.
missing left again, and that ball never reads. The Red Lake Braille, and guess what? She ain't Helen Keller. So,
Lucky to only leave 3-pin though.
hey, we got Raw Dog Rick over there watching. Right? Yeah, thumbs up.
Oh,
We
no.
got a thumbs up. Garrett, I'm going to guarantee a Mimi strike now because I had a Raw Dog Rick reference.
Redbush just raw dogged the 5-pin off of the 5-9.
I just
chunking
locked in a
it.
Mimi strike right here.
Brooklyn.
Oh, I thought we had
Not
it.
quite.
I thought we had it.
Nugget trying to get her team excited.
Bucky's standing on 28. Where's he going to slide? He doesn't drift much. He actually walks right. You know a lot of righties that walk right towards their target? And he always does
few.
that.
A few.
Hungus and Jerk are up 47. He walks. I'm going to see if he's going to walk 3 boards right consistently, or if he actually makes that move up. I can't make that move. I drift about 6 boards, 5 to 6 in that ballpark, pretty consistently. And
You did right too as a lefty. Yeah.
right, and kind of getting in and around my mark a little bit and coming back towards it.
Yeah, you just
Normal kind
basically walking around the ball
Yeah.
and letting the ball swing,
Right,
which is very, very common
Right.
in good players.
right,
Usually the ones that you see walking into it are the ones that can't hook it a lot.
right.
But that's not
Bucky
the case with
no,
Bucky.
no, he's just
Bucky's
so.
got
Oh,
all
that
the
peeled
tools.
off the half board, goes through the face.
You know what? She's really lucky to leave just 6'10" on that.
Oh, that could have easily been big 4. Glossy way right.
Glossy hates it.
I think
and
he
you
thought he
see
was going to
why.
throw it in the moat, but that got 6. Probably 6 more than he thought he was going to get.
You know what, though? His teammates got a turkey going,
Yeah, but, I mean,
but Guns and Boss need some
Almost
help,
2-8-10.
and they might
Almost
start
a
to get some with that 2-8 lead for Putt-Putt.
uh-oh, that chunked it for spare me. So we had a couple of chunk spares, one on each side there. And on
Jamaican
17 and
jerk
18,
with the double.
17 and 18, we have Bora
Oh,
with a 9
Bora.
count. They are down. Actually, they're up 4 right now, but Nut Sauce with a double working.
All right, just a 3-pin for Redbush.
Shout out to Nugget, Fart Nugget. That's hilarious.
Bart Nugget. Thunder. I want to say Colonel Thunder.
No, it's Colonel Sanders and Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
So I always wonder, Dr. Thunder, is it because you drink the cheap Dr. Thunder instead of the good Dr. Pepper, or was there, or do we have a long story about how you became Dr. Thunder? I really want to know.
Puerto
It
Rico.
might be too much. I love that. Oh, I love it.
I love that.
Every fucking Tuesday, I love it.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
It is awesome. Pumps up his fucking team too. I
know.
You love that shit.
It is. Gets
Red
everyone going,
Bush.
fires people up. It's
Oh,
fucking
I
dope.
thought that was a good ball for Redbush. So Herb has now got a Yahtzee up on the board. Tommy Gunn's got 4 in a row,
See
but
what
they're
Roadhouse
still
can
in
do.
the
On and
deficit.
open for Roadhouse. Flushes it. Chicks dig the trip 4.
Yeah, that one
Mimi
imploded
with the
it.
Tonka time. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh! That's a big.
fortunate break.
Yeah. Redbush, going left again and whiffs it. She's been playing with fire on that 4-pin. This time gets burned.
And it's not just fire in the crotch.
No, or fire ants or fire anything else. Or
No,
you're fired. Or,
not the firing squad.
right.
Not the En Fuego. What was that basketball game? Remember?
Oh,
when you
NBA
said-
Jam.
Yeah.
You make 3 baskets in a row and your opponent doesn't score. You're in fuego. And you could throw it in from anywhere. The ball was on fire. You could throw it from 40 feet out. It would go in. It was great until they scored.
Wasn't there a baseball one too, and like a home run derby where you could get like the fire bat when you hit a bunch in a row?
Probably. Hungus, good shot.
Oh, rat pen.
That's a good shot by Nugget.
Nugget!
I'm 2 for 2 when I say Nugget throws good balls and
Huge
they both strike.
double!
So you see, I'm not a dark cloud. Niner. Niner says I dark cloud everything.
You could be like a happy cloud.
Listen, here we go. I'm going to prove it. Herb's on a 5-bagger. Herb's throwing the ball really good. Like, the one thing you don't want to do here is go like 6 through the face. I'm going to prove to you I'm not a dark cloud because he's not going to do it.
What if he goes 5 through the face?
Then it's a dark cloud because it was even
all right,
worse.
All right. Not going to happen.
Yeah, see? I'm not a
gonna
dark
happen.
cloud.
That's the old 6-pack, baby. Crack it open.
Yeah, the old fucking Moosehead Lager 6-pack.
So Linus says his predictions are not looking good. He's guessing that he's the black cloud.
Yeah.
And then Colonel Thunder, Dr. Thunder.
Oh, here we go. I want to see it.
Checking
Okay.
in.
Road Trip Ultimate Frisbee 2009. Joined league in 2010. Talked about our go-to soda when falling asleep behind the wheel. I sold Dr. Pepper. Buddy Ben said, "You ever heard of the Walmart Dr. Thunder?" I said, "No, but your new nickname is Dr. Thunder." We all started laughing. Hunger said we all needed bowling names. A couple months later, texted Buddy Ben and said, "I'm Dr. Thunder now." That is fucking great.
That is great.
That
Love
is
the
great.
story.
Great story. Thank you for putting that in there. I never knew that story, but that is amazing. Thank
I
you,
love
Thunder.
that story. And Dr. Thunder checking in with
Bro.
a big Herb.
Bro, Herb is fucking on fire. That is what we call sparking the herb right there.
Yes. Although Sparks is at the
Yeah, he's at the bananas game. And probably
Look at
throwing
this.
up all those hot dogs.
He's splitting the 5-6 with the ball.
Raw dog Mimi.
Raw dog in the hole.
Yes.
Put it in the hole.
See?
Fill that hole.
Perfect. Great shot by Mimi. That's a big spare, too.
All right, so
See what Hungus
Linus
says
is asking what's happening with the
All right,
Pickleboro Dirty Nuts
all right,
match.
so Nut Sauce with just put that shit on everything, and they have a 15-pin lead currently. If Bora makes the spare, it'll be 10 pins because she's got a 5-pin spare up. Dirty Lou with a strike up, Just Pickle with a strike up. We'll be dead even as far as ball counts go halfway through the 5th frame. That should be the full recap. Bora now gets 3 with an open, and now it's a 12-pin lead for the Dirty Nuts team. And, bad break for Nugget, 4-7-9. That we saw Herb leave that first game, actually, early on. And Putt looks like Putt-Putt's going to go 230-ish. 233 for Putt-Putt. They are in well command of that match.
So, yeah, I'm thinking that was the ticket.
Oh, dude, 100%. That looks great.
So it was the Wi-Fi here in the building. So we're good now.
Yep, everything's solid. Let's see if Nugget can make this.
Big thanks
Ooh,
for
good too,
Linus.
All right, so Dirty Lou doubles. Now they're starting to take control of that match a little bit. They're up.
Roadhouse was his best shot of the match.
So if Pickle makes this, it'll be a 12-pin lead for Dirty Nuts. But they have 4 marks up to only 1. So technically it'd be a 42-pin lead.
So this match has made a huge turn right here on 15 and 16.
100%.
Now Buck and Roadhouse
Right.
are well in the lead.
So I'm saying you can never
game.
cut out, like, Buck takes that shit personally.
Oh, left side.
You know what the easiest spare to make is?
No
No
spare.
spare at all.
A strike.
A strike.
Easiest
Let's see what
spare
Mimi
is a
does
strike.
off that great conversion.
Lots of strikes with Dirty Nuts happening over there. They got the last 5.
Yep. They got 3-bagger for Nut Sauce using the old Perk
Oh,
Daddy.
no. Herb with the... Oh, no, it was
Tommy
Guns.
Guns. That's $1.
With a big 7-10 in the 10.
That's
But
$1.
Herb left the 2-7-8.
Yeah.
What is
I
happening
mean,
over
I would
there?
rather shoot the 2-7-8 than the 7-10, though.
For real.
But Tommy Guns throws it really hard. He likes to shoot at the 7-pin, and that's the way for a righty to make this. Bounce that 7 out off the corner, roll across the lane.
So
We've seen it on camera. We had Badger make it on camera with us.
yeah, we have had Badger make it on late.
Let's see if Guns can make it. He's going
Guns
for the
throws
10
it
pin
hard
now.
too. Nope. All right, so Couch checking in.
All right, so a
Happy
63
birthday
pin.
to Spare Me.
63 pins.
I didn't
that
even
time.
know. Happy birthday coming
All right.
from Linus as well. Happy birthday, Spare Me. Yay, she even waved to us.
Look at
here
that.
in
Wave
booth.
to the crowd. Now I think she's going to strike.
She is going to strike now, I think. I can feel it. Dr. Thunder with the jerk.
Spare Me and Mimi.
Randy checking in. My predictions looking good with
they're
Dirty
in
Nuts
good shape,
coming
so
back.
they can, Spare Me can get a strike here. It'd be kind of nice.
Spare Me peeling it off the
Oh,
ditch.
I told you she'd strike.
Birthday strike. Let's go.
Welcome. All right, so that's a 19-pin lead right now. But again, one extra mark up for Red Bush's team, so it's a 9-pin deficit instead of 19. Roadhouse just gets 9 there. So,
I missed Bucky split.
I'll tell you, yeah. So Bucky got 2 on the 7-count split. Mimi crossing over and get lucky. No luck there. 5-10.
Randy
No luck
throwing
for
out
Mimi.
a happy birthday to Spare Me as well.
All right, here comes Red Bush. This would be a big swing.
Oh,
big double.
taking advantage of that,
That was
Brooklyn.
huge. That was huge right there. The Spare Me, yeah, they were up 86. So yeah. And in the Dirty Lou match with against Bora and Pickle with Nut Sauce,
Oh shit! Did we get?
they are up 55.
Did we get?
I
the
get it.
score?
I got it.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it's a 98-pin lead after 2 for Urban Putt, up 2-0.
Okay. Wow. That's going to be a hard
That's a
road
tough
to
road
hoe.
to hoe, as they say. Come on, Hungus. This match, a jerk strike here would be massive. Oh, and Frankie calls it. Massive double for jerk.
Oh wow! Late in the game double.
Huge double.
Nugget!
Oh, another double. We have double trouble.
Double doubles. In doubles.
In doubles.
Linus with the birthday strike called. You know which match took a huge turn is the Dirty Nuts match. They are completely turning that first game around.
Yeah, they are.
Looks like Nut Sauce has moved right with the purple and playing it off the
Oh,
dish now.
Spare Me off the one board.
Spare
Lucky
Me
with just a 9
with
on
the
that one.
Tonka time.
That was a lot of 9, though. That could have been
Holy
way worse.
shit.
Can Hungus take it to the rail here?
Onions
Oh!
posting up. Hungus
Now, him
posted
and Jerk have won this before, correct?
Believe
Hungus.
so.
Hungus, you guys have a double type, right? You and Jerk? Oh, you don't? He has one. Oh, okay, right.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So Linus checking in. Ooh, my predictions are still alive, he says.
Oh, Jerk going high.
Jerk high, but not high enough.
The old high jerk. Lossie and Tommy need a whole lot of strikes. That's a good start.
There's
3
one.
strikes to start. But again, Putt and Herb have 3 strikes to start, so they've made up nothing.
Yeah, and they need to make up 100.
Roadhouse peeling it.
Wow.
Almost 7-10.
Mimi!
Wow, you want to talk about a match right now? Holy shitballs.
Yeah. Well,
So
look
Jerk
at this
shoots
match.
a spare.
They're pulling fucking Red Nugs is coming back here.
Look at this. We have ourselves a
Red Bush!
3-pin lead for Buck and Roadhouse. If he makes his a 4-pin lead with even marks and Hungus and Buck both on a strike.
That's fucking crazy.
This is insane.
Yeah, no problem. One shot at a time, baby. One shot at a time.
To be fair, you got this.
Roadhouse makes his spare in the 10, putting him in the 190s. A split for Dirty Lou. She tried for it, but did not get it.
Boy, Red Bush
Flossie.
making sure her team gets this one.
Red
Wow.
Bush!
What a great shot.
She
by
might
Red
be a
Bush.
late comer, but she's coming anyway. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Nugs, Mom. We love
So
you
Roadhouse
anyway.
finishes at 199. If Jerk strikes, they're down 4. So Roadhouse and Bucky have the destiny in their own hands. Down 8. That's actually a big pin difference right there. Because that potentially could mean a spare strike, double difference. Yeah, there's a lot of different scenarios now.
Cora needs to stop the bleeding for her team.
Yeah,
Not
they're
able
in
to,
trouble
though.
right now.
Not able to.
I don't know. Do you think it might be a stamina issue at this point? You know what I mean?
It could
Nuts
be,
and Dirty Lou are used to bowling a lot of games in a day in different formats. So
For real, yeah.
transition,
Spare me with a good 9.
stamina, all that stuff kind of leads into this. So great spare on the split by Nut Sauce. She's been really good on her spares today.
Putt just missed a single pin over there. Not
All
that
right.
it's a little bit alike for the Glossy Guns team, but
So Buck has to make this. Buck makes this, they win.
Herb puts that shit on everything.
Buck, I mean, he has to make the spare. I realize it's just a 2-pin, but.
Bora makes that washout.
All right, so we are going to have a 1-1 match, but Hungus and Jerk will have a pin lead, a pin differential lead. How much is it is the question.
Great spare for Hungus.
That's big, though. That's a big spare.
Yeah, as far as pin count goes, that's huge.
Yeah.
What about this 13 and 14 match?
So it really depends on what happens here in the 10 for Nugget. Because Spare Me strikes, they're down 2, but Nugget can count 60. So they can make up 58 pins here.
Right.
That's not that match. This
No,
one.
on this 13 and 14.
This match here is going to be less than 10, more than likely.
Going into game 2, right?
But they won by 47 the first game, so they'll be up
like
30s,
30,
high
yeah.
30s.
All right, so Spare Me only got 7 on the bill.
What about the Glossy match?
That's a big lead.
That's
It's
like almost 100.
98 pins for Urban Pot right now ahead.
Makes sense.
So
I mean, Glossy continues to strike.
I mean,
Tommy Guns
again,
only missed
unless
once.
I mean they can have one of their guys struggle between Putt and Urb. They can't have both. Yeah, it's
So,
100
all right,
pin.
scores are in over here.
All right, so 9-pin win. So they went +9 this game, but
So
it's
34?
plus 38
38
for
okay.
Hungus and Jerk.
So that match is over there in 17-18. Huge turn now. All right, Nugget puts that shit on everything.
Sounds like Nuggets making up ground.
Yeah, they're trying to make up ground from the first. They lost by 86, but if she strikes out, they can gain back 65. So, a lot, yeah.
Oh, wow. Herb throws a great shot. Stone 9.
Right. So, like, if Nugget strikes out, they can win this one by 65.
Trip 4 for Nut Sauce.
Yeah,
She's
they're-
rolling a
they're-
great game.
Yeah, they're in good shape.
Nugget! Lights up the grill. 4-bagger. Yeah, it is. That is really huge. What was the pin differential there
For which one?
for the 13 and 14?
Well, they were down 86. So, like I say, she could cut 65 off it and make it only a 21-pin deficit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Roadhouse with a great shot there to start that third game. Laura makes her spare, kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. See if Glossy can continue the strike train. He's got the front 4 so far. Nugget! Go sheet with the
All right.
back 5.
So, plus 65
What a
that
game.
game.
Great
So,
game, Nugs.
Only a 21-pin difference now in that match.
21.
21.
pins.
21.
Woo! Great game. Hey, keep going.
And so they got the momentum working right now. That's going to be a fun match for game 3. Oh, Brooklyn Hungus.
Crosses over.
Carl Brooklyn. Did you like that one off your hand? Okay.
Bora!
Yeah. I would either maybe make a 2-2 move left because you're going to come into a little bit of better transition. Yeah. Like just a parallel move though. Don't open the angles too much.
Oh, Mimi almost gets a strike. Nut Sauce does get a strike, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then
That was
just
going
and then
into
just
the 10
gone,
frame.
That
Dollar
was-
for
that was-
Spare Me.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Red Bush getting 3-6-10. Here comes Roadhouse. Oh, tried to trip the 4, but couldn't. And we're still efforting to finish.
So, wait a
game
second.
2.
Putt has slowed down
I'll
quite
tell
a
you,
bit.
Tommy Gunn strikes here. We have a developing. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
no, that's out the window. Punches the 3-pin.
Punch 5 was horrible right there. Yeah. Yeah.
How much are they now?
We used to say punch
Almost
the clown.
100.
Punch the clown.
Yeah, was it 98 pins over there?
98. Yeah.
98 pins.
But if Tommy would have struck there, they could be shaving off a whole
Oh,
bunch.
no.
Herb flags the 2-pin. Now, if Tommy can make this, we still got something. Because that would, yeah. Oh, look out!
Oh,
Roadhouse.
no, another one.
Wow! It is Flag Day. Tommy going for it. It's 2.
Chunker.
All right, so they have a 21-pin lead, but they only have 1 mark up. So that's a big swing.
Jeez,
Dirk with a nice spare there. So they're staying clean right now through 1.5 frames.
Nut Sauce
Nut
with the
Sauce.
Perp Daddy.
Is that your best game ever with that?
New high score with the Perp. Let's go. Nut Sauce with a great day yesterday. Coming back, trying to get her team fired up.
I'm
Both
efforting.
great yesterday.
I
Me legs.
I bet.
Me legs, turn them into sea legs. Turn me legs into sea legs. Hungus!
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
All right, Linus checking in.
39.
Way to finish strong for Nugget and Redbush. I agree. And Niner can be my proxy for Nugget. Love that. Love that. That's so funny. It's a reference to last Sunday. Nugget missed a little in. Oh, all right. The 10-pin went out. Just the 9-pin. That's a good break. Little Pickle in the 10th frame. Can't shake out the 10-pin.
What's that? Yeah, they're up by 98, I think. Hungus, how'd you feel about that one? How'd you feel about that shot? Okay. Yeah.
Dirty Lou just missing a 5-pin.
Yeah, they've kind of run out of gas now. They had a good momentum going up in the last frame, and then, they just lost it. I was hoping that they would kind of capture that momentum and really go on a run there, but just like Roadhouse and Buck running into some bad carry right now, and they can't run into bad carry because they're down on total, so they need to win the game. Oh, sorry. You're welcome.
Carl Hungus starting with the front 3. All right. Scores are in on 17 and 18. Scores are in on 17 and 18.
121. Okay, so they are now up 82. 82-pin lead for Nut Sauce and Dirty Lou.
There we go.
There we go. I can still match. That's good. So here's your matches. We have a 1-1 in the Roadhouse Buck Jerk Hungus match. Jerk Hungus up 38. We have a 2-0 in the Herb Putt Glossy Guns match. Herb Putt up 98. We have a 1-1 in the Nugget Redbush Spare Me Mimi match. Spare Me Mimi up 21. And in the Nut Sauce Dirty Lou Bora Pickle match, 1-1 with Nut and Lou up 82.
Oh,
That
wow.
is your recap.
So really, what you're saying is the match to watch is the one here on 13 and 14.
Maybe.
Nugget able to get the strike.
He's gonna try to move better than me, but it's your fault.
Right.
So the big matches to watch here, 13 and 14, 15 and 16. The other matches looking like they're ripping open. 11 and 12, Bossy Guns might be running out of gas. And speaking of running out of gas, that might be happening for Bora and Pickle, especially with Nut Sauce getting lined up. Oh, no.
Get it.
Yeah, Niner having full faith in the undeclared church, as he made one earlier.
It's Greek church. I am not going non-denominational.
Okay, great.
I'm committed.
Shit, but I'm happy that I hit that spare.
So is it a Mediterranean church then?
It's always the Greek church. It always will be the Greek church.
5-1.
Yeah, that's not good.
That changes it.
That's a huge momentum swing. Hungus, way to put that shit on everything, brother. Love it.
Mimi with the good
that looked
pickup
great.
on the
Absolutely
7-pin.
mint ball reaction. Mint ball reaction. Exactly what you needed on that lane.
Herb able to cover up the 10-pin, no problem. Meanwhile, Jerk leaves the 10-pin.
Oh, get them all.
Ooh, chunky.
Yeah, that was some chunky salsa right there, folks. Or chunky soup. I'm not sure which one.
Buck Ripcord starting spare strike. Little Pickle trying to bend one, and she does.
Oh! All right.
Spare me.
So the pickle and nut sauce match or Bora match is basically a 2-pin match through one frame. Advantage Bora and Pickle.
Yeah, but they need a lot more than 2. They need 83. Glossy kind of losing his look a little bit. He was looking good early in the game, but Hungus cranks up the
Whoa! All right, that's a whole lot of 9 right there.
That's
And the pin that he knocked over, the 6-pin, almost rolled over and hit the 4.
I know, that was
Because
great.
it hit a pin that was laying down.
Nut Sauce!
Herb Daddy!
Nut Sauce! Great pickup for Nugget.
That ball looks softer than pudding. I said that ball looks softer than pudding. So I've heard. What's that? 21 pins for Spare Me and Mimi ahead. This one's 38 for Hungus and Jerry. One run.
Right.
Oh, Red Bush for the strike.
All right. Well, that's what that team needed. They need Red Bush to find it, like she was able to late last game. Pickle crossing over.
Oh.
Starts with the
Is
double.
that a left-handed pickle? Is that a different type of pickle?
Yeah, that's the pickle of another flavor.
Oh, yeah. Zesty pickle. Well, you have sweet pickles and you have sour pickles. You have dill pickles.
Yeah. Bread and butter.
Gherkins.
Speaking of gherkins, Roadhouse kind of jerked the gherkin on that one.
That was some jerking the gherkin on that show. That was
Little grabby.
That was like Snoop Dogg high.
Yeah. All right. If Nugget
So,
can strike here, it would be really helpful.
Yeah, they're down 25, but she could really.
Oh, little heavy leaves 4-pin. Nut Sauce. Oh, wow. Roadhouse missing all 3.
What are we looking at?
38 pins right now.
Hungus and Jerk are up 38.
Yeah. And with the way Roadhouse is going right now, it's not looking good for Bucky. Hungus starts Turkey 9 spare strike.
Huge start by Hungus there to counteract anything Buck's going to do here.
Spare Me had a double.
Oh, a rapper 10 for Buck.
Yeah, that team is looking worse and worse by the frame.
Yeah,
And they're only a half game left. So
yeah, 45 pin lead for Hungus and Jerk. And Roadhouse and Putt, doing Roadhouse and Putt things.
yeah, Herb and Putt are done.
Urban
are
Putt,
in.
not
They're in.
Roadhouse and Putt. I was looking at Roadhouse, but I was thinking Herb. Sorry,
Herb and Putt
That's
are
done.
into the bowl.
they're done. They're into it.
Bucky makes his 10 pin, needs something to happen out of Roadhouse. He needs some help. Redbush,
Nugget over there just willing it to a spare for
Yeah.
her partner.
she needed to. It worked.
I need to put in my gallery.
So that match is looking like it's in World of Hurt early as well on 17 and 18. For the Bora Pickle team, they really need something to change over there.
That's good.
Putt just leaving 2 pin. They're going to be in good shape. Oh, great break for Roadhouse.
What's that?
Leaves just the 7
no,
pin.
They're done. It's over. Yeah, they lost both. They're down 100.
Nugget with the great ball. What a shot for Nugget. Off her hand, that looked great. Make a jerk. Oh, trying to get the light hit. He leaves 2-8. Papa leave on this pattern. Or a little wide.
Yeah. Yeah, they came today.
Beastie Boys action.
Oh yeah.
Spear Me
Paul
comes
Revere.
heavy.
What a great song. Hungus, great
Oh,
tune,
no.
great album. I love this.
Roadhouse is in a world of hurt.
Yeah, 38 pins up by Hungus and Jerk.
Yeah, Hungus and Jerk could potentially punch a ticket here in the next frame. Oh no!
You want a little Beastie Boys dropped information?
Yeah,
38 years ago yesterday, this album came out,
no shit.
and Inch knew that.
No shit. Nice. Oh, hold on. Linus checking in. So I got 3 out of third, 4 right in the second game. Going to stick with Red Bush Nuggets, Dirty Nuts, and Buck Roadhouse. Seems like Herb Putt has Glossy Gun's number. Have to get off to the beach now. We'll check
There you
back
go.
in a while. Enjoy the beach,
Sounds
my
like a
friend.
tough life, Linus. Tough
Much
life.
love. Mimi crossing over, just leaving the 5 pin.
It's like 40 degrees and raining here, so thanks.
Red Bush could really use a strike here. Hungus!
There's another one. Big one for Hungus.
Dirty Lou threw it pretty good. Oh, it didn't respond.
The old chicken bucket.
Did not respond.
No fries, no Coke. Just a chicken bucket.
I mean, that match isn't done, but it's getting close.
Yeah, because it's an 82-pin lead.
Red Bush just chunked the
and-
6 off the 6
And
down.
Dirty Lou and Nutsauce have a lead in this game. So, yeah.
Running out of wood.
But it is 1-1. So if Bora and Pickle can find a way to win the game, we'll still force a roll-off, even if they lose total.
True.
So they just have to think about winning the game right now.
Wow, spare me. She moved in a little bit. Missed it, though, maybe. Crossed over, 6 pin. The match is officially done on 11 and 12.
That is my name, and I know the champagne.
Nugget.
Champagne. Only in the 80s.
Needs it to hook.
Only in the 80s would you have a song
Oh,
there
wow.
called Champagne.
Lots of 9. Yeah.
Only in the
And-
80s.
And then wine coolers, which
Yeah,
aren't even a thing
right.
anymore.
Bartles and James.
Right? Oh, wow. Bora still throwing it good, but now leads
Oh, Fairview might
5-7.
have missed that right. He did.
That's
That's a
huge
huge miss.
for the Red Bush Nugget team. They need anything they can get right now
Right. They'll take anything right now to get back in this match.
because they are down a lot, aren't they?
Yeah, they're down 21.
Oh, only 21.
Only
Okay.
21. Yeah, so
Great
that's a
spare
nice
for Nugs.
conversion. So even on marks right there.
You know what? Bucky and Roadhouse both struck there, but I got to tell you, if Hungus gets his next strike, I almost gonna pencil them in.
Yeah, I mean, Roadhouse and Bucky both have strikes. Jerk made the spare, but I agree with you. they're still going to lose marks to Hungus and Jerk for yet another frame if Hungus strikes.
Right.
It'll extend that lead to 64 with 3 frames left.
Mimi able to
Mimi.
get a crossover.
All right, that's big for their team with the lead.
Redbush threw it good. Oh, her best shot of the game. That was a great
the other
shot.
game when she had 70 in the 6. She started going on a run. She's 79 in the 6. Does she have another run in her?
Now's the time. Now or never. Hungus!
Look at that guy on 16.
Putting that shit on everything.
Bro hasn't missed since he moved.
See if Jerk can parlay a strike here as well.
Oh, I heard my favorite word, parlay.
Oh, wow. Spare me just
Oh,
split.
That's huge now. Nugget can get up here and strike.
Oh, wow.
What is that?
Oh.
That is some malarkey right there,
That's
folks.
an OOR on 15.
Out of range. That's impossible to chop, though.
Roadhouse not able to capitalize.
Oh, Nugget breaking up a
Nugget.
split. That's
Ooh.
huge. They're down 25, but if she spares, they're going to make up a mark here. So,
That's us still in the perp, Daddy.
yeah, dude,
A little heavy.
So good. Now, perfect.
They're still looking good, even though Lil Pickle's on a double. Or just a 4-pin. Oh, it fell. No, oh, that's just that. Okay.
Play the Deadwood. Main candlepin action.
All right, good spare over there for Nut Sauce. They're staying all right.
I mean, to be fair, if you hit the lead pin there, I think we could call that a spare. You're not chopping that. if you hit the 2-ish 4-pin. That's a good shot by Mimi.
Oh, Mimi!
Huge double.
Absolutely huge.
Now they need Redbush to double. This is a must, I think.
Hook! Oh, no.
Oh, that's a huge swing in the match right there.
So they need a little bit of help from Spare Me here, I think. And then it's some help in the night from Mimi. Oh, good
That
shot
one?
for Dirty Lou. Oh, Spare Me gives them a little help, taking 3 off the left. Pickle needs his strike. She gets it. Puts that shit on everything. Not much hope over there, but there's still a little. Pickles on your pizza. Spare Me. This would be a huge spare for Spare Me. She gave it a chance. Oh, it hooks up. All right.
All right, so Nugget strikes
can
here.
strike.
They can, get back with an 18. I know they'll be down a mark still, but they really need that momentum. They need something to hang on to.
Absolutely, yeah.
You got to have one thing to hold on to.
Spare for Jerk on the.
You
weird
would have
lead.
made it with the Deadwood too. Actually, if you hit the Deadwood, you might have missed it because the Deadwood.
Nugget! Oh, in the pocket, leaves 10 pins.
Good shot though. Good shot.
All right, so here's the nail in the coffin ball right here, huh?
Yeah, he strikes here. This match is effectively over. I mean, 2 frames to go, but
Oh, it's only 38 pins. All right.
oh, okay. Well, Bucky with a double up. They're only going to have 2 marks, but 69 pin lead.
Yeah, it's pretty close to over because that'd be about 100 pins, right? Because 38, yeah, that's
Oh, she missed
with
it.
the spare here. It's effectively
That's going to
pretty much
almost.
over.
That's going to close to end this one because now they're down 20 plus the 21 they were down total. That's 41 to make up.
They really
And-
need some help.
Yeah.
It needs
But
to turn around.
They
right
have
now.
to. I mean, because they need to win this game either way. Even if they don't make up the total, they need to win the game to force a roll off. And
Yeah.
right now, that's looking very grim. Oh, if that would have struck,
That would have been over.
It would have been it.
Dunsky.
Now, gotta
Need
have
a strike
Redbush
here.
step up here.
Push. Nope.
All right. Now what you're hoping for is some help.
Yeah,
You're hoping for
he
some help.
needs
You're
some
hoping Mimi, if you're Red Bush and Nugget, you need help right now.
Low Pickle still bowling pretty solid over there. Makes her spare.
But Mimi
Makes her spare.
again, just clean right now for that team is big.
9 spares.
Oh, Roadhouse, had to have it. They have to have it all the way.
They got to go
here.
to the rails here. Yeah.
To the mattresses. Oh, another great song off the same
Red Bush
album.
makes the spare. Make it jerk, makes the spare. Laura just can't get the ball to push through the pins. Still throwing it good, but
No, well, not yet.
pretty close.
It's
yeah.
close. It's life support for Bucky and Roadhouse right now.
What's the score?
38 pins. It's 1-1. 38 up for Hungus and Jerk. So they have to win this game.
All right, so Spare Me
But
does not
really,
strike.
this is huge. Buck can't miss. He has
Nugget
to strike.
has
He has
to
to.
strike.
Now it's
Nugget has to strike here.
yeah.
And then she
A
needs
strike
some
by
help.
Hungus here puts the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, for sure. Laura is able to make the spare. I don't think there's enough wood over there left, though.
Got to hook.
Hook!
Got to hook a lot. That's a lot of 9.
Wow.
But if Spare Me makes this, they can effectively lock it up. Pretty close. Because then both teams will have even marks.
Spares for both Bucky
That's
and
a big
Nutsauce.
spare for Spare Me right there.
Spare for Spare Me, yep.
That's a spare.
That might be the match winner right there.
Absolutely. Great 9th frame for her and Mimi. Isn't this the song where he said, "I'll roll myself a ruler"? Oh no! And then Nugget missed it. Oh,
Okay,
no.
yeah.
that one's no. That's
You can put the salt on the burger.
So we are gonna have Spare Me and Mimi.
Oh,
So we have.
Hungus leaves a split. I don't think it's going to matter, though.
Yeah, he got a little quick on that one. That was not a good shot. You could tell he spun it, got right.
Dirty Lou with a strike here could end that one. Not a strike, but I think it
If I'm
still
Hungus
ends
here,
it, right?
this is the time to go for it for the 2 reasons. Number 1, you're only going to
80
cost yourself
pin.
1 pin.
Yeah.
And number 2, if you make it, you end the match.
Red Bush striking now. Too little, too late.
I mean, 0 doesn't help.
No.
55 up with only a 1 mark difference is pretty good.
Dirty Lou making the spare. Looks like they're going to make it to the bowling ball.
36, 26, 16.
Dirty Nuts. I think they're signing their ticket.
They're punching it. Yeah, right now they're
2 frames left. They're up 80.
well, they're only up 28 this game. So if they lose this game, it's going to go to a roll-off
Oh, right.
because they'll win
Right,
pin
I
difference, but
forgot
they'll only
about
have 1
that.
win.
I forgot about that.
So pin differential-wise, they've got it. But
Jamaican Jerk gets the first strike in the 10th. Are they 1-1?
yeah, it's over. Yeah, they're gonna even if
So they're going to win 2
they're gonna,
plus total,
they gotta-
right?
Yeah, they got to win 2 plus total. If they can't lose this game, they lose this game. But if they're not going to lose this game, I don't think, because Buck can count 40, Hungus can count 30. So as long as they have at least an 11-pin lead going into Hungus, like they can't be shut out.
Right.
And they're going to have at least an 11-pin lead. And now it's
Yeah.
definitely over.
Yeah, over.
See, 41, Jerk can extend it to 61. Now it's over. Like, it's over. So I'm writing it in. We are going to have a Jerk.
Nugget able to get a strike in the 10th. Trying to have for a big finish. Spare Me's had a hell of a day on her birthday today so far.
Jerk.
Another great spare for Spare Me.
Beer on beer crime.
What a day.
Beer on beer crime.
They still need 2 pins. All right, that'll do.
All right, that'll do, pig. That'll do, pig.
Now it's mathematically over.
Yeah. The only match undecided right now is the Bora Pickle Nut Sauce Dirty Lou match. Everything else is set in stone. The men's
Spare Me
final
and
is
Mimi
set.
is going to be into the bowling ball.
Yes, against the winner of the other match that we don't know yet.
Bucky with a great ball. The men's match is set. It's going to be Putner.
Jerk and Hungus against Putt and Herb.
Yeah.
beer on beer crime in that match.
Absolutely. Then you have what? Bingus, Roller, and LOS.
I'll even take those two.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
I feel like we can get around that.
I feel pretty good about it.
All right. Bora makes a spare in the ninth.
That was big. Like, that's going to force Nut Sauce to stay clean here on the nice job, by the way.
And Nut Sauce is looking at a tricky
The old
little
1, 2,
spare.
4.
She gets it.
Okay. So they still have a 27-pin lead, but if Pickle can strike and Dirty Lou, something wonky happens, it's still wide open for the 10th.
Right. Because Dirty Nuts needs to get the win, right?
Correct. I mean, they're up total. I mean, so they're locked in. The total is already locked out. They're guaranteed to roll off no matter what. If they win the game, then there's no roll off.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Time out.
Hold on a second.
The old 4-6-10 for Dirty Lou. Now Pickle needs to make this. She makes this. All of a sudden, it's in the teens for a pin difference with the mark difference. So
I'd love to see another.
I'd love to see another
Scotch doubles.
A little Scotch action. I might go buy a
Hungus
Scotch if that's
puts
the
it
case.
out the window.
And Pickle makes
Big
it.
spare for
Big
Pickle.
spare for Pickle.
Dirty Lou trying to get the count here.
Counts big right
Does
now.
get it.
So 26-pin lead.
Great match. Now
All
in the
right.
books. Jamaican Jerk and Carl Hungus beating Roadhouse and Buck Ripcord.
Yep.
Former champions of this event.
Yep. And Jerk has won it before, but not with Hungus. They haven't won it together. So
Whoa, Nut Sauce.
way right. That was 6.
Tempting it into the gutter.
That was
Woo!
close.
That was like the quarter board.
That's huge that it wasn't a washout. Let's see what Bora can do here. Oh!
Shakes
strike
one
from
out!
Bora. Whoa! Time out,
Wow!
folks. Look out!
Oh, shit. We got a match. And that's the only match left, so let's focus on it here.
Yeah, let's go. Can we go full screen here? Oh, we got it.
Oh, no. Nut Sauce
6-3.
chunking the spare.
So now, if Bora throws the second strike, they control their own destiny in this game. All right, so make that. If she spares this, they're down 11, but they have a mark up. So technically, they'd be down 1.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Because if she gets 2 here, that's 11-pin deficit. But again, Pickle's on a spare. Dirty Lou already up. We're going to know some information real quick. All right, she has a strike. So honestly, that's huge because now that's not an easy spare.
Take the spare.
Pin count's big.
Oh.
All right. But that
that was on
okay.
a fill. That
That's
was on a fill.
So it's
Okay.
20 pins. Dirty Lou
Makes a
spares it.
spare.
All right, that's a big spare for them. 30. So pin count for Dirty Lou is massive right here. Because if she gets less than 10, Pickle can go strike spare to win.
Oh, shit.
If she gets 10, Pickle's going to have to double. Right. So now, all right, Pickle can go now, strike spare to win by 1.
Oh, fuck.
But anything less than a strike here, they're gonna Nuts. And,
Dirty Nuts is
Dirty
going to
Nuts
the-
is going to
to
move
the
on
bowl
because even
ball.
if they split this game, total's still going to Dirty Nuts.
Right.
Even if they tie, so
Need it.
come on.
And there you have
no,
it.
it's
There you have it.
over.
It is set.
Oh.
We got a Be Me, Spare Me, and Dirty Nuts into the bowling ball.
Yep, Dirty Nuts is going to move on.
Check us out next Saturday. We'll have the action here for you.
There it is.
Our commissioner,
Yes, it is.
Carl Hungus, along with his good buddy Jamaican Jerk, will take on the team of Pop Pop Pass and Urban Legend.
Right on, brother.
Beer on Beer Crime, along with some Bingas and LOS action there.
Yes, sir. And we will have the action. We will call it right here on the Frankie and Ding Dong Show channel. Tune in, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all simultaneous. Make sure you're paying attention and watching at home.
And then on the girls' side, we have the saucy team of Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce up against Mimi and Spare Me,
Yep.
LOS, and what's the name of the team Mimi's on? Do we remember? I don't remember.
I'm not sure what her team name
Where's
is.
Mimi? You know what team Mimi's
Who's Mimi on? What's her team name?
Hexy's Hooligans. That's
Oh,
right.
we got a hooligan in the house.
We got a
All right.
hooligan, yeah. So a couple of LOSs in the group, a couple of beers in the group, a couple of saucies in the group.
Wow, I mean a little bit of everything. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. And you know, Ding Dong, I'll see you Tuesday night. You guys are bowling late. We're
Oh,
bowling
yeah,
late.
yeah.
And all right.
Oh shit! B finals Saturday.
Yep.
A final Saturday.
Yep. Doubles final.
Doubles
Saturday.
final Saturday. All of it
Long
on
day
Saturday.
bowling.
You will not want to
And
miss
partying.
it. Yes, and the bowling ball, which you won't get to see here online.
No. That is a non-camera event.
It's kind of like the BoPo Pro-Am.
That's right. We
What
don't camera
happens
that shit.
does not get spoken of. But anyways,
All right,
what
thank
does
you for
get
tuning
spoken
in, guys.
of
Thank
is
you.
Linus, real quick. Congrats to all the winners. Looking forward to seeing the finals next week. And Randy saying, great job. Thank you guys out there in Frankie and Ding Dong Land for watching and supporting these bowlers. I am King Ding Dong here with Frankie Avalon. Thank you for watching the Frankie and Ding Dong show. Catch us next weekend. Much love. Get those kids in the center.